From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, a lot of excitement and angst in the weather community over the tropics, but none of them right now are our problem. We are looking at cooler weather, and we're going to be kind of sitting in our lawn chairs watching all the tropics over the next several days. Still got to keep an eye on Irma. The forecast track, not a done deal with that system quite yet, but the bottom line, we're in good shape here locally across Acadiana. So as we look at the big picture across the Bayou State, we do have scattered showers across the area and some pretty strong showers and storms off to the north. Now, I'm not sure if these are going to hold together. I think they're going to fall apart a little bit tonight. I'm going with rain chances 20 to 30% for tonight, but we'll watch the trends. That's our front. It'll get here after midnight tonight, and by tomorrow morning, it's going to feel much better in spite of temperatures still reaching the 80s tomorrow afternoon. On Power Doppler HD, we've seen a few spotty showers, a nice outflow boundary drifting to the north. These showers aren't moving a whole lot. Strongest of which right around the Kaplan area late this afternoon, but you can see that cell has been weakening, and as we go back farther to the west, we see another cell over by the Gaydon area. So things quieting down, we think, as we head into the evening hours, but we'll watch those storms off to the north of us. There's that activity again by Kaplan. So let's get into it and talk about it. There's our frontal boundary off to the north as we look at the high resolution infrared imagery courtesy of GOES 16. Here's the newest depression down in the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. More on TD 13 in just a bit, but it stays down here. Not a threat to our part of the Gulf of Mexico. We open it on up. We see our powerful Hurricane Irma, and this is Tropical Storm Jose. This will become a hurricane in the next 2 days, and will be very close to Irma's position in about 5 days, but way too early to tell what that system is going to do, but you'll see some model guidance coming up in just a bit. Irma, though, an incredible storm as we watched it bomb out and go to a perfect eye. Category 5 storm here in at least the top 5 storms with respect to winds and pressures observed in the Atlantic basin. So this one is a big, powerful, dangerous storm, and all these islands here in the northeastern Caribbean got to be incredibly worried because it's going to be a close call for some. Others are going to see direct hits. So here we go with the current conditions on Irma. 185 mile per hour sustained winds. Look at those gusts. Could be as high as 225 when we see some of these big convective bands exploding around the center. So right now we think the storm going through an eye wall replacement cycle. So maybe not much stronger than 185, but it has some room to intensify actually over the next 24, 36 hours before it levels off. Category 5 storms rarely stay Cat 5 for more than a day, and the forecast for this one is to stay at Cat 5 at least over the next 2 days, and that's incredible in itself. Going very close to the Virgin Islands. British Virgin Islands are going to get hit hard. U.S. islands maybe not as bad, but it's going to pass by there tomorrow with 175 mile per hour forecast winds, then just north of Puerto Rico, and then scraping the entire northern Caribbean. There is the possibility of interactions with Cuba coming up as we go into Friday and Saturday, and that's going to mess up this part of the forecast cone. This is the best we can come up with for right now, but the bottom line, a powerful Category 4 storm more than likely threatening the Keys in South Florida as we get into the weekend. Beyond that, most of the tropical models bring the system north, generally west of a ridge of high pressure and a little bit in the way of low pressure troughing over us, so that should hopefully block this storm for going farther to the west. But notice we have some reliable models that are pushing this farther to the west, so the entire state of Florida still under the gun with this system, and we can't tell you the exact impacts down the line for the U.S., but right now Florida East Coast is going to have to deal with this system more than likely. So we look at the European model, one of the more reliable models. Notice we have Katia down here in the Gulf. That should be heading toward Mexico. Here's the interactions. Notice the Euro model has the storm over by Cuba, which could weaken the storm significantly. A mountainous state here, and then re-emerging through the Straits of Florida as we get into Sunday. And again, this is just one model projection and it's not an official forecast. So interactions with the Cuban Mountains plus the upper trough will be the key to when this begins to move to the north. And the European model has the Keys at ground zero for a Cat 4, and then the entire peninsula more than likely seeing hurricane conditions all the way up through Jacksonville. And there you have Jose drifting out here in the Atlantic. So we'll be talking more about that system well beyond Irma. As for TD number 13, getting organized this afternoon, enough so that the Hurricane Center, based on the satellite imagery, upgraded this to tropical depression number 13. Should become Katia later tonight or tomorrow. Should loop in the Gulf of Mexico and make landfall somewhere between Tampico and Veracruz, Mexico. So no concern locally. So here's the good stuff for us. 70s tonight. We get into the 80s tomorrow, but more importantly, we'll have a nice breeze out of the north. The risk of those few showers overnight tonight. And how about this? For tomorrow night, Thursday morning, temperatures getting down upper 50s to lower 60s, so a taste of fall on the way, and temperatures barely get into the lower 80s with wall-to-wall sunshine for Thursday. So warm and humid tonight, few showers and storms possible. That rain chance, I got 20%, may have to boost that up. We'll watch the trend. 72 the low tonight, 83 the high tomorrow. Morning clouds giving way to afternoon sun. A very breezy and pleasant day. Should be a very nice one indeed. Going down the line, hey, this 10-day forecast is pretty much suitable for framing with temperatures in the mid-80s, comfortable humidity, and lows in the upper 50s to lower 60s, something we've been waiting for all summer long. Even though we didn't have a super hot summer, it's been a very wet and humid summer, and this is a welcome weather pattern locally. And right now, we can crack open a cold one and watch the tropics from afar and think about our friends that are going to be impacted by Irma. Can't forget the Harvey victims. And moving ahead, it's still not even halfway through the hurricane season yet, so a lot to go over the next weeks.
Thanks, Rob. Still ahead here tonight on KHCC, amid the threat from North Korea, the medical advancement